Hey guys, what's up? Hey, anyone who thought that they were going to see this bench get off again tonight probably is going to be disappointed. That's where we're at with that. I cleared this off. Monday night it was pretty awesomely clean. Pulled everything to bits. I've still got boxes everywhere, so I'm still emptying them slowly. So I pulled a few more boxes together, bits, and started sorting stuff out. So I've got junk. Bill's well primed. G'day, Bill. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Craig. Hey, Stuart. Usual crew. Paul, g'day. David, hello. Mark Osborne, g'day. Russell Dole, hello. And Stephen Lang's here early. Brendan Gill, g'day. Nice progress on the engine, Brendan. Oh, I got junk here everywhere, sorry. Stephen Lang woke up in time. I don't think I've woken up yet, or I wouldn't be doing this, to be honest. Geez, I've got a lot of junk. I'm sort of in the process of cleaning this stuff up and posting it on Marketplace or wherever to flog it. Anyone wants a camera or light meter? Hit me up. Can't guarantee I'll get it to you, but if you want to call past and pick up any of it, that's great. Fridge, g'day. Everyone hear that? Russ Knox, g'day. Fridge had a question. Can you run a three-phase motor on a VFD? Can someone answer that for Dan Shed, Fridge Martin? Okay, he's already sorted that. That's Dan. He's just dropped something and he's filling the fridge up again. Stuart Hingston says, yes, you can, Dan. Stuart would know. Russ Knox probably knows too. Who's Dan? Yes, beam engine video Russ Knox is excellent. Brendan says you can, he has one. Dan Shed says he's Dan. So don't anyone else be Dan right now. Dan's my flatmate. He's in there. That's probably the Dan you were talking about. It just occurred to me. He's in there. He's saying bad things because he just dropped something. It was probably a dozen eggs, although there wasn't a crash. But yeah, very, very good video, Russ Knox. Really going to look forward to seeing the rest of that. It's going to be a nice engine. Have I got an Olympus 35 Trip or SP? Not a Trip, an SP. Yeah, probably is where I'm at with it. It probably needs a set of seals. Don't know about SP. I have a Trip. I'm not sure if I've got an SP or not. I'll have a look. Yeah, Dan's my flatmate. He's in there. He's a pretty awesome guy. He's just been moving furniture around in the living quarters in there and he's sort of lost. Hey, was it? Congrats on the film. Sounds great. Hey, Jim Menick. There's a good video this week from Cam at Battler too, Battler Engineering. I got a letter from Cam from Geelong today. That's pretty exciting. Which is really nice note in there. Some people actually post stickers out. I'm pretty poor at this, but I've got a list of people and boxes all ready to go. So be careful what you wish for, Paul. So Cam at Battler, new stickers. He's put them off for a while, but it's a good channel. You ought to check that out. His sudden death on engine cranes, though. If you're a friend of engine cranes, probably better not watch some of his latest videos. We'll put one on the board in a bit, but this is really nice. I think the artwork on this is awesome. So anyway, there's 4 boxes of cameras here. I'm still going through them. I don't know, I'm going to chuck a lot of them. There's a lot of pretty cool stuff that it seems a pity to throw out, but batteries and things from are expensive. And film's unobtainable. Look at this. It's Minolta 16 spy camera. You cock it or wind it on by doing that. And then there's a button on top there. You've got a blue dot, says that it's not been shot. There you go. Press this button down. Right. And then this little piece here hinges up. There's a film in there, 16mm cartridge film. Impossible to get, impossible to process, not really any good anymore. So that just goes back together like that. Viewfinder in this end. So there's a bit of history. Awesome camera, probably worth something collectible. Yeah, Warren, you're going to end up with a parcel if you're not careful. This is a Kiev Spy Camera. See, it says Kiev. NEB 35A. This is a pretty junky, I think 35mm camera. Yep. It's plastic. Could do with a good bang on the bench and it'd probably work again. But I think it's got a sticky mirror. It probably needs a battery. And probably some lubrication. So there's some cool stuff here. Why don't film cameras do cool stuff like this? This was Samsung's answer to the panorama camera. And no one's interested in this, but this is Samsung's answer to the panorama camera. This was awesome. If you want to point and shoot for shooting film, anyone who's watching this thing, if you can get one at Op Shop for $1, or let me know and I'll send you this one. Awesome panorama camera. Find, Stuart, that a 3-phase motor is probably not much more than that. The 3-phase for my lathe, the one I got, is about $120 Australian. So, yeah. Management wants to go shopping. Sorry about the caps. That's awesome. Mike, good to see you. JB, g'day. Yeah, Steve Jordan label stuff. He's one of those. Gosh, I've got some junk here. Seriously. I've got 2 hammers. Big fellas too. This is a nice hammer, this. And that's a dodgy Chinese one, but this is actually a nice hammer. Handling these is pretty ordinary nowadays. Really not good. But average watch hammer, that's what you get nowadays. This is probably shop made. And it's a pretty decent little hammer, this. What else we got? There's a bit of drawn over mandrel, DOM tubing that Stans in Koski gave me in America. I'm not sure. I guess you can get that here, but it's got no seam in it. That's for a job. I've got a job for that. Hasn't happened, but I'll put it away. There's a spindle off a engraving machine. That's what that is. Probably could sell that. Who knows what that is? That's a box tool for a turret lathe. BGS, good evening. Peter, congrats on the new lathe. Where's Maddie? Where's Maddie? It's Maddie's birthday. We should give him all a bit of a heads up there. It's Maddie's birthday today, so he may not be in, but he really should be. If anyone sees him pop up, wish him happy birthday, because it's Maddie's birthday. And he should be here so that we can give him a hard time about it. Thanks, Craig. Yeah. He's in the shed making metal chips. Okay. We might forgive him, but I don't know about that. I'm not going to sing to him, absolutely. This is a very nice Pentax. SX? No, it's not SX. It's a SV with a meter on it. Screw mount lenses. There's a set of lenses for it. It's got all the accessories. Clip-on meter. It's pretty sweet. I don't know why he makes it around with that Canon. This is where it's at. Nice gear. This box here is full of electronics crap. All right, trying to fill that up. The other box out the back of that, you can't see it, but you can now, is full of clock repair equipment. So we're getting through that too. Peter, where's the SD card go? Yep. Just winding back to make sure there's no film in it. And there's not. There we go. Yeah, it's got a stuck shutter. Why has that got a stuck shutter? Yeah, we've got a shutter problem there. I'm not going to play with it now. I reckon it just needs a run. proceeds to play with it. I think it's CLA and a bit of cleaning up. That's probably not a bad camera. And I reckon there's a set of lenses for it. Anyway, this is all junk that I had put away in boxes, and I really need to get rid of it or advertise it or move it on or something like that before I've got room for anything. So it's happening. Hi Bruce, good to see ya. The Pentax Russell is the one before the Spotmatic. Yes, that's the SV, which was the S and the SV with the two before that. They were, and the Spotmatic 2 was the last screw mount one. They're 38mm screw mount, are they? They're different to the Russian ones, but that one is the SV. I think was about the pick of them, best rangefinder and best focusing. So we've got boxes and boxes of film, and I'm trying to get rid of them. I found some nice lenses and some crappy lenses, and a lot of stuff that'll go out. There's a lot of screw mount stuff like that. And if someone steps up and says they want a screw mount, good for you. But apart from if they don't, well, it's all going. Just turned 7,000, which is kind of awesome. Thanks, Paul. Look at this rig. Come on, who couldn't fall in love with a Zenit? It's a 12 XP. It's the last one, or one of the later ones. Helios 44M. Listen to this. Listen to this. Feel the mirror bounce in that. There's no way you can take a slow picture with it because it goes clonk, clonk, like that. That's a pretty sweet camera. Come on, I really should see someone. Look at this. Might advertise it. That's pretty nice Zenit 12. I still get a little bit excited about these. I probably shouldn't, but look at that. VGS says he's got one. Battery holder just fell out of that. I remember it's there and pick it up in a minute. But that's a Zenit 12. Awesome thing. Don't want some box brownies. This is like a double-barreled shotgun with a choke on. That's exactly right. This is Russian goodness. Not that old. Russian Olympics, 84 was it? A lot of these had Olympic symbols on them because they were sold as a commemorative thing for the Russian Olympics. So it's a late 80s, made in the USSR, early 80s probably, USSR. Self-timer. Helios lens, so not shabby lens, like the glass in them wasn't too bad. Focus. And f-stops and compensation. We've got shutter speed. got a B function. I wonder if that wheel still works. Yeah, it still works. So long exposures up to 500. No sensible ISO film settings, so you can't use that as an excuse, or you can use it as an excuse. It's 16, 32, 65, 132, 50 and 500. Never seen ASA film in any of those settings, so that's cool. It's got a lockdown button so you can't press it by accident and waste your film. And the split screen focusing, so that's not shabby either. So nice camera, that. Look, I won't regret it if it all goes to a home that someone who's actually going to use it. Look at this case. Check out this case. I mean, we're all about saving weight here. Chrome strip around the bottom. How nice is that? In absolutely, and blue velvet. So it looks right out of place or look right in place in the Soviet hotel in Leningrad. There's a surprising amount of kids who actually would lust after this pretty hard, so I might put it on Marketplace and see if it'll sell. Case is pretty good. Zenit with the Russian symbol. There's no, and chrome around the top too. I should feel good with that. They used to stick the shutters a bit, but that was just the way they were. Anyway, that's what we're working on, is trying to shift some of this stuff and get rid of it. Someone mentioned a box Brownie. I've shot with a lot of film with these. They're pretty awesome and awesome fun. This is a 620. If anyone's really interested, I'll pull this out, That pulls out. No spool in this one. Someone's already pinched the spool out of it. But they're pretty simple. They've got a steel funnel there. Got a shutter that feels like it's probably stuck. Oh, we've got to cock it. That's it. Look at that, shutter. And we've got slow and fast, or we've got open and shut for the aperture, I think. You can slide that one over there. No, that's bulb and instant. So if you want to do a long exposure or a portrait on the side, or you've got an instant shutter like that. Needs a spool. You've got to rewind 120 onto 620 film, because 120 film spools won't go in these, is the problem. It's got a red window for counting the film, seeing where you're up to. So if you use cheap film, you always get a white spot on every exposure. Shanghai film from China was like that, always like that. That goes in there. These hooks on here like this, they hold it closed each side. There's a new leather strap that goes on there. Come on, what is there not to love? What an awesome camera. 120 years on probably. Still put a roll in it and still shoot it. No worries at all. Any enlarged lenses? Yeah. How many do you want? If we have a closer look, over there on the ground is it's a little larger there. It's M600, I think, Durst. Not a bad enlarger. Hey, Brendan, this is what I've been telling you. I have so much stuff. I've got to get rid of it. You can just see, if you go look over there, see that little round grey thing there? That's an Amiga 600 series Amiga. That's actually M301, I think, Durst. There's a 600 series Amiga. If anyone wants it, both of them have got lenses on them. So if you're looking for an enlarged lens, absolutely, Russell. See this girl? This girl here. This is a 5" by 7" Kodak. It's got a 7.5" lens, I think, something like that. Automatic focus. It's got a board for the bottom of it. It needs a little bit of tidy up and a bit of work, but it's ready to go, really. Don't know what to do with this. I bought it for a job about 7 or 8 years ago, 10 years ago probably, and it paid for it, right? Which was a gallery showing for a guy's work, and I printed it all on 24 by 36, something like that. This paid for it, probably bigger than that. But honestly, it's been here ever since. I've never used it again. It's a big girl. Put up on the bench, you've got to have a fair bit of darkroom space. But if anyone wants to come and get it, it's yours. Make an awesome lounge room feature. Yep, Craig, you're right. Per trailer charge is about where we're at. Hoardings now recognise. Look, this stuff just happens, and the trouble is people give you stuff, right? And it just happens by accident. By accident. This is Hornby Dublo tin plate. Very awesome. I've got 3 of these. If anyone wants to swap them for some O-gauge or some cash, let me know, because I don't really collect Dublo, and I'm never going to. Anyway, what's progress? Look, this stuff, a lot of it's marketable. It's just a matter of going through and seeing, checking and make sure what works, and give stuff a little bit of TLC and a little bit of oil and get it working. And then, which I'm good at. I've done a lot of that. And and list it. And some of this stuff's worth money, I think. No, that's just Dan. He's just probably dust. I really just want to get rid of everything, and it's just been too big a job in the past where I was to get it out and display it and see what was there. I just couldn't unload the boxes like this, but I've got this big bench here, so we'll see how we go. Probably dust from my stuff, yep. Yeah, he's only the watchdog. We can replace him. Except I've probably got to pay his after rent if he moves. So anyway, what's happened in the workshop this weekend? I have been cleaning up. We're going to go hands-free. Now, what do we got? There's the lens out of that enlarger. So it's sitting there on the bench. That's it there. Most of these are getting sort of full. I've actually started printing the rest of the badges for the cupboard. So I sand them off and screw them on. That's a work in progress. early 1950s Lanano from Italy. Pretty tidy if anyone wants a vintage bike. Rod brakes, tin chain guard, full tin chain guard. Anyone wants a restoration project, I'm probably going to stick that up on the wall. Yeah, I'll take you in and show you. You'll be watching TV. I'll wait till he finishes dying. So anyway, that bike is probably nearly roadworthy and a little bit of work on it. It's all there. I rode it home when I got it, but it had a loose chain guard disc, which is still loose, and it needs to go back on, and it probably could do with some brakes, I think. Probably go on the wall for 10 years. I've got another bike I want to do up first. Mill hasn't done anything. I did put this bench in one peg too high, so I'm going to have to put it on this rolling bench when I get it clear next. Move this down one and put it back in, because I think it's just a fraction high. Look at this. Look at this. We've got electricity. How cool is this? Used this the other day. So lathes all sorted. We've got a bit of creep there. I don't know what's causing that. I'm going to have to look into that. I do know what's causing that. Actually, I tightened that pulley up because that little bit of surface rust on it, so it's not actually going to stop. I have to loosen that off. There we go. So, got the lathe dirty. Did a couple of little jobs on it yesterday. That's awesome. Bandsaw is still there in the corner. I'm going to have to do something about that. I'm really going to have to. The main problem at the moment that I'm facing as far as workshop is where to put all this stock, right? I've got boxes of these sort of bits, and I fished through it twice yesterday and found something to do the job. So it seems too good to throw out, but I don't know how to store it, so we're still working on that. Craig had some ideas. Not sure yet. We're still working on it. Probably going to make some long drawers. I have a couple of handles there, which are probably homemade, but they'll probably go on some big tubs to put stock in. I think at this stage, that's the idea. Probably just plywood. We'll see. That's the idea. Anyway, this cupboard is slowly filling up. A lot of junk to go in that yet. I really don't want that grinder back on that yellow box. I don't think it's a hand, so I've been thinking about that, and I really don't like it there because I'm not going to use it. I'd like something I can sit under, so probably the yellow box. I'm not sure about that. We might make a frame to go over the yellow box to sit the grinder on, about 200 mil higher, and then we can wheel the yellow box out and we can sit down at it to use it. So that's what we need. Fridge, you're right, but we'll see how we go with that. I need to clean up. Another box of offcuts. It's a box of wood patterns there. 2 bearing blocks, very useful. This bike here is someone's going to remember this if you've been watching my channel that long. This is my 1928 Gazelle. Very sweet bike. It's all there. I ran into financial problems when I took it apart to restore it because hey, sorry, Rusty Knox. Is everyone still there? I'm still getting some comments. Hello? Anyone understand? Yeah, Craig's still there. So, this is my 28 Gazelle. So, there we go. At some point, I'd like to see that back together. Like, I really would. It's a pretty awesome bike. But anyway, we'll see how we go. There's another project there is a bandsaw. That's, it's not a Paul call, it's an Australian made bandsaw. It's all here. It needs a little bit of work in TLC. The rest of the bits are in this box here. Going to have to get that sandblasted and painted. I'd probably stick that straight back together. So, also found 4 casters. So I'm going to make a rack for all this sheet. We've got a sheet storage problem, so I'm going to make something for that I can wheel around. That's a project. We've got boxes of cameras. You thought I was kidding, didn't you? Like, seriously. There's another enlarger there. Look, if someone wants to enlarge lens out of that, I'll send them the larger lens and I'll truss it and chuck the enlarger. I'd like someone to have some of it, but I'll toss it. There's a little Durst there. That's not a bad enlarger. If someone wants to print some film, that's a good enlarger. Pretty awesome. So, what I've got is a sea of stuff that still needs to be cleaned up. I've got no idea. I've still got no bench space. Did you notice I've still got no bench space? That's a bit of a problem. Anyway. Let's go and say hello to Dan. Dan's got his shirt on. No saying hello to Dan. Dan's asleep. I don't think Dan's dead. Pretty confident. There's a bike over there. So Dan's still got a bit of life left in him. It's a vacuum cleaner. I've got to find somewhere to put that too. Let's go over here somewhere. Oh, geez, Louise. This is going to go up here beside this one. That's the theory. Right, they're both the same size. Jeez. That's the idea. Poor old Dad. Dad's an awesome guy. I'll have him on live stream in a few months. Promise. Gonna do it. He's awesome. He's the life of the party. Something I'm pretty confident is that he's probably not rich. There you go. Machine designers and makers. Destroyers, should have on here, destroyers of engine cranes. See, he's still going in there. He's all right. Hey, John. John, I hope we're getting a video about your chamfer attachment. That looks pretty good. I like the look of that. Saw it tonight. Probably saw it this morning. I can't remember when you posted it up, but it looked pretty good. Oh, not much wrong with Dan, but he had hydrotherapy today, so he's probably pretty exhausted. So that's where we're at. I don't know if there's been much progress. I'm just putting stuff away and cleaning up and putting boxes away and emptying boxes. I've emptied about 4 boxes yesterday, so we're doing all right. We do 4 a day. We're going to get there. Anyway, might give these a clean because they got a bit dusty on the way over here, so might give them a clean up. I'll make a wooden frame the same as that one for this one and put it up here beside it, and then we've got a double sticker board. We can go too high if we need to at some point. Hey Dan. So that's the plan there. Who's here? What do we got? We got Russ Knox. We have a look here. Craig's Workshop right over here. Aaron Engineering down here. We've got, who else is in there? Go Create Hobby Shop, worth a look. He's often here. Maddie's Workshop, who's not here today because it's his birthday and he's a bit shy, which is a bit slack. Tell him to come on the live stream for 5 minutes, Craig. Machine NZ up the top. Sorry, we're going to try and move this up. Knackler's Workshop up there. Machine NZ. Who else is in the shop? Who else can see their sticker? Where's How there? Saw Where's pop up? No? Did I see Where's How pop up? I think I may have. No. Tom Zlickman, if you're watching this after the fact, because you say you never make it, but I saw your comment. If you're watching it, there's Tom Zlickman sticker. You should go and check him out. He's making more videos now. Shark River Machine, you should check him out. He's here. Check out this Facebook group. It's pretty active, pretty awesome group. This is John Creasy's work. We have Phil here, Phil's projects sometimes. He's not here tonight. quite often see Scott Tyndall. He's up there, right up the top. JB's here. This old Tony sticker, I'm not sure how I got that. Same place I got a t-shirt. Tom Make Here. I haven't got a Tom Make Here sticker yet. I don't think I've got a Tom Make Here sticker. I've got a couple of Dale Dairy stickers, which is a little bit unusual. Very rare. One of them's on the board anyway. I reckon there's another one here somewhere. I'm not sure if it's on the board or not. Yep, there we go, over there. Dale Dairy's other newest sticker. I often see Dale here. So what an awesome bunch of guys. They're all there, and now I can actually display them all together, which is great. They used to be on 2 separate boards, which is a pain. Blondie Hex sticker. There. The American guys, Active Adam, Blondie Hex, Woods Creek, Keith Rucker, Keith Fenner. What else have we got? Always Sunny in the Shop, Greens and Machines, Dudley Toolwright, Hilltop Machine Works. The Eddies, these are all great guys. 805 Road King. A-Bomb, Ray's Garage, Harold Waters. But what's his name? The tool miser makes aluminium. Oh gosh, come on. It makes the magnetic indicator holders. Steve Summers. Do-Right Machine Tool, Do-Right Fabrication. Don Costa, I'm not sure what's happened to Don. I haven't seen him. Old Man Shop, Chris Beggins. English ones, AIDS Workshop. We'll probably nearly say Old Man Shop is English, but he's in the States. Knackler's Workshop. There's not so many English ones. Anyway, those that do make up for it in content. Oh, there's one up there. That's one that we can't miss. Up the top here, Adventures with a Very Small A. That's Alistair's channel. Awesome guy. So there we go. Don't have a double boost sticker. Don't think I have a John Mills sticker. Does John Mills have a sticker? Look, there were stickers on this old board that I used to have, and this is the problem with sticking them on, is that you can't get them off. So this old board, right, some of these stickers didn't move. So anyone who sees a sticker on this board, they're really good stickers, but you can't move them across to anywhere else. I'm going to put it down here on the ground so you can see it. And we'll come over here. So, Tom sticker. Lucky I had a spare one of them. I've got a everyone's got 5 Gem Trek stickers. Herb Blair's sticker didn't come off, and I'm really a bit annoyed about that. But this one here is a bit of a problem, because really want to keep that sticker, and that's why I haven't chucked this board out. I was going to toss it, but I'm going to chop this out with a scroll saw or mill it out or something off the aluminium and stick it on the other board, so I've still got it. So that's probably the rarest sticker I own, is that one there. I bet there's not many people in this live chat that's actually got one of those. But this board's pain in the neck, a white board. I'm going to just chop it up and put it in the bin. Tried a few things, couldn't get it to move. It was stuck pretty well, but it is actual vinyl sticker. It's not just a paper sticker. It wasn't designed to come off, I don't think. Oh, and I've got pegboard up, one pegboard anyway. Probably I'm going to put another one on the end of that bench, and some tools there, or some stock storage there. So there we go. So that's where we're at. New sticker on the board. Got this light. We use these lights at work. They're fairly expensive. It's LED, two-stage LED, so it's got a dull and a bright setting, and it's swivel with a decent swivel arm. Really like this light because you can drop it pretty much exactly where you want it. Don't know if that's the ideal location. I'd like to have, I've just got it clamped on there. I don't know if it's really ideal, but it'll do for a bit. But picked up another one when we were fitting out, and it's awesome. That would be awesome, Warren, because I'm going to go and buy some at some point. Bill, that's a good idea. I might do that. Now, the mill isn't set up yet. This machine's looking pretty good, but it is going. Anyone who missed it, go running. It's running pretty nice. There's 33 people watching now. We did this screw up tight. No, we didn't. Okay. See if it'll behave itself. Probably could do with some oil. Something needs oiling there. So this has got a fast and loose system on it. I don't know if anyone's really studied this much. I think I did make a little video about it. We'll put this up here so you can see. But there's two pulleys here. This one spins and this one spins loose on the shaft. There should be two belts. One of them should be crossed. Hey Anthony, and hey Robert Burns, good day. So, when we slide this back here, that engages us in forward. You see, it's got a keeper on the back there, around the back, holds and moves that belt on the forward side of the belt pulley. And at the moment it's only going one way, so what happens is that this pulls this back into the neutral position. And this travels on a long pulley down the bottom, which is, let's have a look. That's how that works. It's got a long, that's a paper pulley. So there we go. And a new three-phase motor. This is going to have guards on it, so I've just put that motor back on. Now normally you'd have two belts, And when you push it that way, what happens is that the other belt locates on this one and runs it backwards. So you've got automatic, basically automatic reversing. And you move this stop here so that it pulls one between the other. That's sort of going to be the plan. But when we do that, we're going to need a clutch in this pulley. So still thinking about that. This pulley here is probably going to have a back gear fitted at some point. I've got drawings for a back gear for that. I don't know how long that's going to take me to do. Don't expect that project in the next 5 years. But I've got drawings for a good back gear system to go inside that pulley with 3-speed planetary drive. So that would be an awesome addition to that. Anthony, did you know I had a bid, but I didn't go anywhere near high enough. Did you see what it went for? Did you see? Because I went back looking for it and couldn't find any information after the auction finished. But I decided that I haven't got room for it. So this is overclocked. That's one of the beauties of running a VFD. This is 70 hertz. So this is running at probably about, if someone can work that out, 1400 RPM motor, but what, 1600, something like that. And at 1:1, that gives us 1600 RPM down here, which is pretty. And at 2:1, that gives us nearly 3000 on this one. If we kick this off here and back up over here without running our fingers under it, like that, that's nearly $3,000 there, I think that's doing. So that's pretty awesome. And we can just dial it back down. Too far. So that's at mains power, and that's about, what are we doing, about 1400 RPM there, something like that. No, 2:1 on, that's not quite right, because we've got a bit of a pulley ratio here. So we've got, actually we've got about 900 RPM there. No, double that, 1800 or something like that there. So anyway, we ought to turn these on. I think it's got plenty of oil in it, but Robert, yeah. So that's this is for polishing attachment or a gear cutting attachment or a cutter frame eventually, I think. Don't know when it's going to happen, but there is provision for that. So there you go. I'll turn this off. Very noisy fan on that VFD. Hey, Active Adam. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching, but yes, there's Active Adam sticker on the board. Hope you guys are all right. We miss you. Saw your video the other day. Good to see you back. So the rest just chaos here. Sorry, guys. Total chaos. We've got 2 stools, got all sorts of stuff. So there you go. That's my workshop so far on Wednesday night. Hopefully as we go, I'm going to end up with more. Mine's got everything it needs to do the job, Robert. I don't think you understand. It's all, the system works, and it's reliable and it's fast and it's quick to change speed and reverse and all that stuff. It's pretty good. John says, how much for the bowling lathe? Ooh, I didn't see the live stream from ARW, Amateur Redneck Workshop, the Harold Waters. I probably should check that out. We'll be going to look at that. Who knows what this is? So some clues. Alfred Herbert Coventry. Makers. Oh, and the next line says, quick change drill chuck number 2. And a patent for 2019 or 1919, I guess. It's a quick change drill chuck from a production machine. You can change a Morse taper drill out without actually stopping the machine. So machine keeps spinning. When you cock that down, it's locked. And when you lift that up, this spins safely, and your Morse taper drill piece just drops out. Can't get caught, can't get your fingers caught, so you just put the drill up and keep the thing spinning, drop the collar down, and you're ready to go. And you have assortment of these for different drills. So there's another one, Morse taper 2. See, Anthony Ruddy's onto it. There you go. They're a pretty good drill chuck, but it'd be nice to have something for straight shank drills too. I don't use enough Morse taper drills. I don't have a machine that'll fit that in between so that it doesn't take up all the headroom either. Thanks, Craig, for the link. Hope you guys over there, Lance and Patrick, you hope you're both doing all right. It's good to see you, actually. So, anyway, that's the overview of tonight's junk on the bench. That's a project tray. It's not really ideal, but if I'm working on something, that's part of the dismantling process usually. Well, thanks, Af. I guess we're talking to Lance there, or just by the tone of the conversation, I'm guessing that's Lance typing, but I might be wrong. Miss you guys. I hope work and development projects and things are all going pretty well. See, I can tell you apart. It's awesome. Sandy from a cat has nowhere to put a pencil. I'm not sure where that come from, but it's a useful thing if you pull them if it's apart. Yeah, no pressure, Lance and Patrick, but we really would like to see more videos. They're quite good. If you want to do a video on rebuilding this thing, Matty didn't turn up, did he? Where's Matty? It's a bit slack. There's a that needs rebuilding. This is a Launch LL. This is also the rest of the lathe needs rebuilding too. So that's an ongoing project at some point. But it's okay sitting on the bench or under the bench somewhere. I'm probably going to put it under the bench for a bit, so I've got some actual bench space. Don't know what to do about the shaper. Open to office. Open to office. It's not a Shah's, it's a Heron Forbes, Lance, but it's the same thing really. Same thing. So really good tool. One of my favourite things to use. This is a larger plate. It's pretty interesting actually. It's got a mirror and a red lens, which gives you a red light. A mirror and a red lens, and that gives you a red light on the marking here. So in the darkroom you can actually read it. So pretty clever little innovation on that from part of code. So I reckon that's gone bad, but there's just for Lance, there's a bottle of Mobius, and for Patrick's not here either, or Paddy's not here, but a bottle of 80-30 there that probably could be tossed. Take care. Good to see you, Lance and Patrick. Keep them coming. Anthony, now fully moved in. Everything's here. I've moved out of the other place completely. But, look, when I say everything's here, I've got boxes. I need to clear these boxes out and get everything tidy. It's sort of something that has to happen pretty quick. And I've got no bench space. None at all. It's a bit of a problem. So, there we go. Anyway, we're an hour and 10 minutes, and it doesn't look like Maddie's going to turn up. So, look, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to toss stuff, Anthony, before I actually have unopened boxes. I've got nowhere to keep boxes. It's a matter of getting rid of stuff. And if it's got to go, it's got to go. Not going to happen. But I really need to clean this stuff up and get everything stacked up nice and neat and tidy and put away. Stacked up 4 deep. Anyway, I'm out. It's getting a bit late. Take care. Everyone, be kind to each other. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks heaps for watching. Really appreciate the chance to give you an update. But there's not a lot happening except going through boxes here at the moment. But when it does, we will start to make some videos, I think. Pretty excited about the new space. So take care, be kind to each other, and more soon, guys. That's too many options, Anthony. We'll see ya. And look forward to seeing the stickers, Tom.